Hello, good morning. Welcome to ZWIFT Unlock Stage 3 Cat D race. This is the 10 minutes past 11 start time in UK time today, the 24th of October. And it was an awesome race, actually. Awesome race, super competitive. And that's me just checking that I'm screen recording. And this is a good one. I've had a couple of days off the bike. I'm feeling carved up. I'm good to go. I'm motivated, hydrated, and I'm ready to really enjoy this one. I think is this the Glasgow Crit course, and then a bit of the mountain bit at the end. So it's a course that I'm quite familiar with, really. I think there's 51 people in this race when the race gets going, so it's a really good number. And you'll see, my main objective is stay with the front group, do not get dropped, because I keep finding myself getting dropped early on in the race, which is not ideal. So here we go. Put out some big wattage at the beginning, 300 plus, just to stay in the front group, really. But you'll see my wattage in the front top left corner drops to 0. My right pedal came off, like my shoe came out the pedal, unclipped, and it smashed me on the shin. My goodness, did it hurt. So about this point, I am in a lot of pain, to say the least. But I get back on, and I'll fast forward it a little bit here, because I do a good job of staying with this front group for a long time. So we'll just see how we go. I'll fast forward a little bit. Okay, I've sped up the action as well here, but this is the main kicker. Is it the Clyde kicker? And this is where I'm in danger of getting dropped every time we go around this course, as a heavier rider, 81 or 82 kilos. So I lay down some serious wattage just to stay in the front, because if I don't, I'm going to get dropped, and then it's so hard to get back on. But I stay in the front group, and that's the first time. I think we go around 4 times. So if I can stay on 4 times and then get to the end, the final climb in the front group, I stand a half decent chance of getting a top 10 here. So we'll go to the next one. Okay, so the front group's still very much together. I'm still at the front, which is fantastic. As we come round to this sort of faster downhill bit into the uphill kicker again, I'm doing pretty good. I've got some people around me. I've got Ruffy, I remember seeing his name a bit, S. Edgar, Bailey, Glud. Yeah, it's fantastic. Raul, there's a Spanish rider, maybe a French rider. It's frantic, but I'm just laying down some wattage just to stay at the front. I find myself in second position there. I'm thinking, what on earth am I doing? This isn't like me to be on the podium positions. Don't worry, it doesn't last long. Toeborn, yeah. El van Dersen, yes, you were on my tail right at the end. You pushed me to the very top, actually, so thank you for that. It's brilliant. It's such a competitive race. It felt really good. I think partially, having a couple of days off the bike, I felt fantastic getting on the bike today. So I felt, I was carved up. I was ready to go, well rested. It makes a difference. It really does. But it just meant I could hang with the big dogs a bit longer. And Jay Wiley, B. Sneed, M. Nays. Yeah, I remember seeing all of your names, LP friend, yes. You were a good friend to me at one point. We were very close. A. Grease Singer. Shout out to all of you, mate. You did fantastic. It was such a good race. Probably one of my favourite Zwift races ever, actually. It feels great being part of this Zwift Unlock series. It's my 3rd stage now. I've never completed a series before. I haven't been on Zwift that long, but I've never completed a series before. So this will be hopefully the first series that I complete. And as you can see, I'm looking like an absolute. I'm looking like I belong in this front group, which is just very unlikely. Trying to manage my heart rate as best I can. Keep it in the 160s, the 150s. But going up that kicker, it does go up to 180, unfortunately, which is I'm struggling if I'm at 180. Let's just see how we go. I'm going to fast forward a bit more, guys. Forward it does a little bit more, just another lap, just because nothing much changed. This front group was strong. We stuck together. I can't say I did my turn on the front. I absolutely did not. Firstly, I didn't have the minerals, and secondly, I didn't want to. But again, laying down some big wattage just to get up the kicker, because if I don't, I'm gonna be dangling out the back, which is not where I want to be. I had luckily had a featherweight for that one as well, so that was fortunate. And we're all pretty much still together, which is it's awesome, and I'm feeling like I'm in a really good position here. Heart rate's a bit higher than I would want, but This is the kind of the second little uphill bit of that crit course, which is not ideal. That guy's really gunning for it. You can see a couple of riders going off the front now, which is impressive. They're thinking maybe should I put the pressure on before we get to the big climb. I don't know who won this actually, but they finished about 54 seconds ahead of me. This bit I'm enjoying, just the downhill bit. As a heavier rider, I can really take some rest here a little bit and just drop off. But the pace was fast, you know. This for a Cat D race, this was a really competitive, fast-paced race. And for some reason, I've moved up to 7th. What on earth am I doing? 4th, 5th? Okay, and this is the bit, I think, yeah, we turn right here into the Highlands. And I'm in a good place here. I'm in a good place. Heart rate's okay, a bit higher than I'd like, really. But I'm in the pack. I've got to use my draft boost now. I don't have a feather, so I might as well use the draft on this bit where I can get most of its benefits. But everyone's still there. Ruffy, Edgar, Friend, Davison, Gill, Yama, Fonk, Duryea, Robin, Van Dersen. You were on my tail the whole way up. C. Brian. It was such a good climb. But this is all. It's now giving me the confidence on flatter courses. I can hang with Cat D racers, but as you're about to see, when things get a bit hillier, that is where I'm going to struggle, and that's where I will struggle. Just as a 80+ kilo guy with, you know, very, very average fitness at the moment, I'm not going to prevail on this kind of finish, which is fine. You just have to accept that, but it doesn't mean I didn't dig in. I did. You can see my heart rate's up at the 160s, 176, 177. But it's disheartening when you see people starting to get away from you with a kilometre to go, and I'm thinking, oh man, you know, that the top 10 is looking less and less likely. I'm in 17th, maybe 16th, make up its mind. I'm in 17th now, and is top 10 available? Yeah, it is. Of course it is. You know, I can see the front of the race still. You know, this has not happened to me for a long time in Zwift. I finished 3rd in quite a competitive race. That was quite a few months ago. But I think I just got lucky. Top 10 is doable. I can see 10th place still. But this last bit this next bit you can see on the map here, deep red colour, is grim. I think I catch one more person. I've got El Van Dersen on my tail, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. But you'll see Van Dersen closes me down. And I didn't realise. And then it was only when I glanced at the screen I thought, aye, this isn't good. But Ruffy, Glud, so there's a rider, R. Peter Z at Spanish. I believe you've started following me and subscribing, so thank you. Thank you to Raul as well, who has messaged me after and said they've subscribed to me, so I really appreciate it. I'm just here posting videos about Zwift because I love doing it, so it's just, to me, it's just lovely that other people are really into it as well, so thank you for that. Managed to catch M2 Born, that was good, into 15th. And who's that? Oh yeah, this is Peter Z. I can't quite see R. Peter Z at Spanish, so I'm not entirely sure. Spanish Zwift, awesome. I managed I can see, look, as I went past you, you thought, aye, you're not getting past me, son. But I did. I just had a little bit too much for you at the end there. 183 beats a minute, 184 beats a minute. I was giving it the big one, but there you go, that's it. 14th. Had quite a major FTP rise as well. I think I'm up to about, maybe 12, 13 plus extra on my FTP. So that was a really good race for me. So I appreciate it, love it. Thank you so much. And maybe see some of you on the next Zwift Unlocked. I don't know what day or time I'm going to be doing my next Zwift Unlocked. Maybe I'll put a post up on my YouTube channel. There you go, nice little FTP increase for me. So thanks guys, appreciate it, bye-bye.